What is up, Summoners? It's Half Tilt here with another video, and today we are coming back with episode 7 on the Beginner's Account free-to-play series. We've been doing some farming offline, and we've made some really good progression. I apologize, I just tried to record this video, and I dropped my iPad on the keyboard. It stopped the recording, so some of the things I wanted to show you, I can't. Again, because we've clicked through the menus, we've accepted the rewards, etc, etc. So this is a quick rundown of where we're at, and we'll get right back into doing some TOA that we're planning on doing this video. So we were able to 6-star our Lapis. We got two of these guys from getting to max level 35 with her as our for the first time, and we got 3 more for plus 12ing all of these runes, 5-star or better runes, all on one monster. These runes we got from clearing Aid in Hell, and these 2 we got from new player, returning player login rewards in the last video, I believe. So we've made her fairly strong. We've also upgraded her to 5 stars. We 4-starred this, and she's almost max level. As you can see, we've got a few other foods that we've been working with here, and yeah, that's kind of where we're at. We've got a bunch of summons to do today. We'll do those towards the end of the video because I'm hoping we'll get at least a couple more from TOA. We'll see. We've got some exclusive summons, but we're waiting right now. You know, this rotation's got one good monster that we could go after. One really, really good monster, I should say, that we could go after in the Shayna, the Chakram Dancer here. You know, the Wind Barbaric King's also a good one that we could go for, but there's better choices. Next rotation, we've got Galleon, who is amazing, and we've got Vertihile. He's a fusion monster, but if we can save the fusion materials, that'd be great to summon him. However, what just came out is this guy coming up in 18 days. So we might wait. We're probably going to hold our stones and save them up until he comes out, because he is going to offer the best value to our account, unless, of course, we summon him before then. That we can get right now. Lucian is an absolute game changer and is only acquirable through summoning. So if we can focus on him with targeted summons, that's going to be our best bet. As well, this guy, he's fusion material monster for our fusion monster of choice for the first round, which is going to be Sigmaris. Absolutely the best fusion target to go after as an early game player for your first fusion. So we're probably going to wait until that rotation to do something. This guy is also very good, and we're going to want him. He'll pair well with the Bulldozer that we acquired some time ago. We haven't really played with him yet, but he goes hand in hand with that team and with this guy as well. The 3 of them make one of the best Guild Wars Siege offense teams that you can build. So that's going to be kind of our focus there. We've also been in a guild. We've been collecting guild rewards and doing things like that. As you can see there, we've got 111 guild points. We haven't spent any yet because we are saving to get first the guild magic shop so that we have a chance to buy good rewards, including monster pieces. And then after that, we're going to be focusing on getting that 4-star max Rainbow Mon every week, and getting our guild towers, getting our Ifrits built up, all those things. So see, there's the Lucian. His 3rd skill, AoE, ignore defense damage. He does a ton of damage, scales really well off crit damage, and yeah, very, very good monster to have. He can clear waves of enemies like it's nobody's business. So we'll have a quick look here. I don't really see many teams that are an easy win for us right now. Oh, there's one. We might actually have a chance, at least at that first team, getting a draw. So, you know, we can try that. We do what we can, right? We're level 17 or 18 or whatever we are right now. It's not expected from our guild that we do a ton of damage. Okay, there's one we can definitely beat that one. We can definitely beat that one. Let's try this. Get rid of that. We'll bring in these 2, and let's say we should actually just put runes onto our Bulldozer so that he can do something really meaningful here. You know what? Let's swap these teams. I think that'll do us a little bit better. and we'll go from there. So after we do these, we're going to dive into our guild battles. Ooh, that Rogue is doing some work right there. into our TOA, and we're gonna try to make a good push into TOA today. All right, that team's gonna lose. That's to be expected. They don't have, wasn't a lot of good runes or support there, so we'll just move on. But this team, hopefully we can get the win as long as that Lucian here does not kick our butts, which is very possible because he is a very, very good monster, as I was saying. Not quite enough damage, but he didn't use his third skill, so we can oh, we didn't get the attack break either. This could be bad. Could be bad. Let's see what we've got going here, ladies and gentlemen. There's the Ant Magic, but he didn't crit. So we'll get the kill on him, but I fear... Okay, too little, too late. We've lost our best monsters. We're not going to be winning any guild battles here. You know, this guy's level 38, so we shouldn't be surprised or even upset that we lost. His rune quality should be substantially higher than our own. I apologize. I did clear the first floor. Like I said, I dropped the iPad on the keyboard. It stopped the recording. I've never had that happen before. I don't even know what button to hit to stop recording in OBS. I don't even know. But... we decided, like, okay, rather than trying to stitch the videos back together again, because let's face it, I don't have any video editing software or experience at this point in time. As I'm sure you guys have noticed from watching my videos, it is something that I have been watching videos on to learn about and really wanting to do a lot, get into and do more of, because I really want to increase the quality of content and the production value of the videos that we're doing right now. And that is going to be something we're going to be working very steadily on, as well as a more consistent release schedule for videos. Like I know episode 6, it came out on, what was it, Sunday night we did it, and we've been trying to do these on Wednesdays, as well as I want to be doing at least one other video a week. So we'll let you guys know. You'll see. Hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned on the channel, and there will be a lot more content coming your way. We've also got plans to do a Verimo spotlight. I don't recommend him as a first or maybe not even a second fusion target for early accounts. He's a very good monster, but from other monsters that are more obtainable and quite frankly do more than he does early on, he's not a necessity. So we'll address that soon enough. We'll get up to just to doing that video, but that is going to actually require some proper editing and whatnot, so it might be a little bit more delayed in doing that. We've also got plans to do like a brand splash logo type thing that you see at the start of the videos. So we've got some things in the works that are going to be coming out here, and I'm really excited about it. I hope you guys are too. And yeah, we're gonna make this thing big. We're gonna make this thing big. All right, so I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you guys can take predictions. You know, we're on level 4 right now. We're doing okay. You guys can take predictions. Let me know in the comments below. What floor do you think we're gonna kind of cap out at? How far are we gonna progress? This is our very first foray into TOA. We only unlocked it 2 account levels ago. Like literally an hour of farming ago, we unlocked the ability to do this content. So let me know. What do you guys think? Where are we going to top out at? If I had to take a guess, I would say floor 30. Floor 30 is going to be our cap. We're not going to be able to beat that boss stage, and that's going to be kind of as far as we go today in this video. Okay, TOA's still got some time to reset. There's nothing saying that we can't come back and tackle this before it resets again after doing some farming to surpass it before the reset. But for today, this is what I'm thinking. So let's see how that works. Anyway, what I need to do is get rid of that, and we'll get rid of that for now. There we go. I'll edit those later. They don't need to be there. So as always, if you guys ever have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas, suggestions, anything at all, you want to say hi to your mom, I don't care, just say, drop it in the comments below, or should I say also, come on by our Twitch channel. We stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, twitch.tv/halftogamer. Come stop by, say hi, and hang out, chit chat. You know, we're playing Summoner's War, so we're able to pay attention to chat for the almost without issue. And yeah, happy to talk and engage with you guys, get to know my audience a little bit. It's a big thing. It's one of the things I love about streaming this game, actually, is my attention, just like doing a video like this and playing, can be very much on my audience, my community still. And that's what makes this fun. That's what makes this so enjoyable to do. It's, I could sit here and play video games all day and narrate what I'm doing, or just sit there and zone out, but that's not exciting content. That's not what people want to tune in to watch, right? Unless you do, let me know. If that's what you want to see, we can do it. We can go fire up Call of Duty and I can get my ass handed to me all day long. And I can halfway tilt and make it entertaining if you want, or I can go fully all the way out there and yeah. Anyway. So yeah, if you guys are starting your accounts right now, if you're playing this game right now, there's an amazing event going on for the Fusion Support Project, where you can get 2 Fusion Material Monsters, 2 4-star monsters to go towards your Fusion Monster of choice. Coinciding with the challenges that we're doing early on to beat various stages of elemental dungeons, that gives us a lot of essences. Then you can go into the event, and the essences you got from clearing the challenge just by beating a floor requirement, you now get even more essences as rewards because you've hit those milestones in the event now. So you don't have to sit there and farm a specific elemental dungeon over and over and over and over again, slowly getting your essence drops intertwined with all the other drops you're getting, that other essences or unknown scrolls or rune crafting pieces, whatever it might be, things that aren't going to really help your progression on your account, and it makes it feel like a big waste of time because you're not getting a lot of progression out of it. So take advantage of this event while it's on, and it's going to save you a ton of time and effort down the road. All right, here we go. This is our first boss stage, floor 10. I think we should be able to beat it. It's a Camila. She's a tanky unit by nature. Takes a lot of hits to take her down. Doesn't hit super hard unless of course she's built amazingly well. But she also heals every turn. Every time she gets a turn, she heals just a little bit. And if you crit her, she actually wipes any debuffs off of her when you crit her. So, as well as I think she takes reduced damage when you crit her as well. So she's not as affected by it. But all right, so we got through that pretty easily, pretty much unscathed. We get 50 energy for that reward, so we'll keep pushing on here. You'll notice every floor as well, we're getting summoning stone pieces. So obviously, the further we go, the more we're gonna have, the more we can save up in the hopes of hitting that Lucian. I think TOA actually resets before that Lucian rotation comes through summoning stones, so we might even be able to come back into TOA here and farm it a little bit more to get maybe an extra summon for the Lucian, and hopefully we can hit that. I mean, ideally we summon them before that, and then we can go after other targeted monsters. That would be amazing as well. But I think already we're doing pretty good for the amount of stones that we're going to have. All right, so floor 12. We're killing things pretty quick. Obviously it could be a little bit faster, but we're not taking a ton of damage yet. That will change. That will absolutely change. We will start taking more damage here, probably within the next 10 floors or so. But I'd say floor 30 is probably about as far as we're going to make it. Hopefully we get at least that far. It'd be nice to actually clear floor 30 and get that reward. Plus, every 5th stage we're getting a few more gems too. And we've got more than enough energy here saved up, so we can just hammer at this. And we're not really going to be burning any crystals or anything trying to get there. So TOA is great just for getting resources, and the further you can go, like the big push for us right now is to get to and clear floor 70. Reason for that is floor 70's reward is a Devilmon. Floor 60 also gives us a 4-star max Rainbow Mon. So if we can do that, that's an extra one of those every month as well. But that Devilmon is huge. Like I say, you want to start getting those and saving them as early as you can, because you never know when you're going to pull a Nat 5. You know, some people are fortunate enough to get it in the first couple levels of the game. Some people get to level 50 and play for like a year and they don't get one. Now, I question how much they're actually playing the game if they're going a whole year or more without summoning an Nat 5. Because the average is 1 in every 200 mystical scrolls, right? And even free to play, you get way more than that in a year. Way more than that in a year. So, you know, by level 50, we might have one, or shortly after we'll have one. I know right now we're kind of summoning our scrolls every video here, and we're going to keep doing that. We're going to keep saving our scrolls. Any scrolls that I farm up, any summons I farm up and save throughout the week. When we're not recording, when we're offline, I will save those and we'll do those either at the start or the end of the video, depending on what we're planning on doing that video. If it's a video where we're just going to be doing some grinding, some leveling up and stuff, we might summon them first in the hopes that maybe we'll summon a new toy. Something amazing that's like, okay, I want to, if I'm going to put resources and energy into leveling stuff up, that's going to be one of the monsters I want to level up. For what we're doing right now, it doesn't matter what we summon. We could summon one of the best farmers in the game. We probably wouldn't be using it right now. Wow, that's a lie. Actually, if we summon like a Tashar or a Beth or something, we would probably put some runes on it and you would use it right now, because it would still be really strong even at level 1. But for what it's worth, we're gonna grind it out with this team and see how we can do. If we can get to floor 30, I believe floor 30 is an extra mystical scroll, so that'd be one more summon for us to do today, which would be really good. Be nice. I am contemplating spending 750 crystals on a premium pack. I know I said it many videos ago that we shouldn't be doing that we should be saving our crystals for energy refills, energy refreshes. The reality is we've got a ton of energy saved up and banked right now. So we're not in danger of running out of that anytime soon. Like 2,700 energy, that's a lot of farming. For 30 crystals, you refill 90 energy. That's a lot of refreshes for 2,700 energy. That's a lot of days of playing. And suffice it to say, in the amount of time it would take us to burn through the energy we currently have, and all the energy we're going to acquire between now and then as well, to extend that date even further out, not only will we have recouped those 750 crystals, but we'll be way above that yet again, maybe even at several premium packs deeper. So there is a bit of merit to, or justification, if you will, to buy a premium pack, go for those summons, and see if we can't get something really good for the account, something that's going to be really strong. Is it a words are hard. Is it a necessity? Absolutely not. You know, absolutely not. With the free-to-play units we have and the ones that we're going to be able to farm up and acquire, we won't need to do that at all. But it is nice to do. It's fun. It's Summoner's War. It's not Farm Wars, right? We want to summon. So for content, for excitement, we'll try it out. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we can make it work. Maybe get something new, a new toy, something exciting. All right. 17th floor. This feels so much slower than my other account. My other account, I've got a Tashar. It's the Wind Phoenix, and he's got his third skill is an AoE. It does massive damage, but when it kills something, resets the cooldown on it. And when it kills several things, for everything it kills, it boosts its attack bar up a certain percentage. So it can literally come in here up until the mid 20th floor or so by itself. Like, I can run no other monsters, just that by itself, this third skill, and just clear every single monster Like, it's literally one attack per wave and everything's cleared. So if the floors go by super fast, you give it an attack per liter or something like that, I can take it easily into the 30s doing the same thing. It speeds this whole process up. And you'll get there eventually. Depending how far we push in normal mode, we might try to make a push in hard mode as well. The rewards in TOA hard are exactly the same. And this has been a point of contention with a lot of later game players who can clear TOA hard entirely. Even the ones that are only into it a little bit. But the rewards are exactly the same as normal. And I hope that is something that Com2uS addresses in the future. It would be nice to see a little bit more in hard to make it mean something else other than just a time and energy sink for more of the same rewards, right? Not to say the rewards in TOA aren't really good. They are really good. They are very, very good. Especially in the higher floors, you get into floor 50 and plus, the rewards are starting to get really nice. But I would like to see a little something more, like maybe in adjacent to the summoning stone pieces that we get, maybe you get 2 summoning stone pieces instead of 1 during every floor clear, and they double the crystals on the 5th floors. Maybe add a little bit something on the 10th floors, the boss floors. Or add shape-shifting stones. Com2uS, add shape-shifting stones alongside. So you get 1 summon stone, 1 shape-shifting stone for each floor clear. That's still only 80 stones, right? Because you only get 80 normal floor clears that aren't crystals or a boss floor. So it's not even a full transmog every month from clearing TOA hard, right? Like, you're not getting it from normal TOA. It's for TOA hard exclusively. That's not even 1 full transmog. I don't see that affecting the Com2uS's income from transmog stones very much. There might be a handful of people out there that buy skins right now that would be like, you know what, maybe I really only want 1 skin out of that family, so maybe I'll wait and get it with my stones. But there's so many transmogs out there now, so many that are really, really nice looking. Like, the Com2uS art team does a phenomenal job with their artwork, I feel. I don't think it would really affect their bottom line. I don't think it would make a difference in profitability in this game. So I would love to see it. I really would. This is a different boss floor than I think I've ever seen before. This guy could go absolutely frenzy nuts and wipe my whole team in 1 turn if RNG. Okay, we're gonna. So while you're autoing, I don't think I've covered this before in a previous video, but while you're autoing, you can actually touch one of the enemy monsters to make that the target, to focus your target and your attacks from everything on that monster so that they ignore the elemental differences, even disadvantages and whatnot. So we did that there just to focus the boss, because you can kill the boss, you can nuke the boss down without killing any of the trash monsters with it. And sometimes that's the way to go. Sometimes you absolutely do need to control, or even kill the trash monsters beside the boss, but a lot of times you don't. You can just nuke the boss down and carry on. And it might actually, so a lot of times that can actually be the difference between wiping on a boss floor and clearing the boss floor. It's just properly focusing your attacks on the boss and ignoring the trash monsters. Unless there's trash monsters that prevent the boss from dying until you kill them, or they keep healing him and they're healing often enough to outpace your damage, then you might need to CC and or kill the trash monsters first. But now, unlike these stage waves where you do have to clear everything, you can't just focus the monster in the middle. You can focus it, but you won't clear the stage until you've killed everything. All right, so we're making we're doing all right here. We're making good pace. We're making good pace. We might actually get past floor 30. I can't amend my pick now, right? Like, we made our guess, right? That's the way this works. You place your bet. That's it. You wait, you let the dice see how they roll, and we go from there. That'd be great if we get past floor 30. Man, words are hard for me today. I'm sorry, folks. I shouldn't just say today. I'm like this every day. I'm honestly like this every day. This is just how I go. I'm already on my second go of coffee. Been awake for a few hours. Actually had a decent sleep last night, which was really nice. And yeah, it's it is what it is. It's the way we go. Okay, so we're running into some teams here that are going to give us a little bit more trouble, but it does look like we're able to still punch through those defenses. So our Orochi keeps dying. I think we're gonna 5-star him next, unless we get something else that is a better toy. But by the time we have a couple more material monsters to evolve another monster, we might evolve him into 5 stars next. Sorry, fighting off a sneeze. The only reason I haven't done him already, or why I chose the Water Cannon Girl over him, is the Water Cannon Girl is a monster that I know I will use at level 40. It is a monster I will 6-star and I will use. Whereas the Orochi, the Wind Ninja there, I don't know 100% that I will, and if we do use him, he won't be used into late game at all. Unless he gets a buff, of course, right? Like, we're not going to get rid of him. We're not going to feed him to anything. He's not going to go away. But I don't want to sink resources into him if we have better options, right? We're going to be getting a Fran soon. The light fairy queen from the ancient coin shop with the event coins that we get. We should be getting her fairly soon, within another event or so. We will have her, if not from the events that we have going currently. I actually haven't been into the shop to see if we have enough to buy more pieces of her, but I think we need 3 more pieces from her, 75 coins worth, and then we can summon her. We also, hopefully we can get some special dungeons, the late dungeons. I know in the last video we went in, we had the cowgirl dungeon. We went in, we tried it, and we wiped on like floor 4 or 5, and we only got 1 piece. Right? Like, that would have been a long time. That would have been a lot of energy, a lot of time invested to farm that up. Now that I'm playing offline, maybe we'll do that offline if we're not recording on Light Dungeon Day and we happen to get into one of those SDs again. We can try it, but we'll also be a lot stronger then. Hopefully we can earn 2 or 3 pieces per clear. If you're able to clear floor 10 in a special dungeon, you get 4 monster pieces for clearing it. So you have to do, essentially, for one of those monsters, 10 clears, and then you get 1 monster. Now, depending on how quickly you're doing that, a special dungeon lasts for an hour once it's summoned. So if you got the full hour to do the dungeon and you can clear 10 rounds of it in half that time, do it again, because that's one of the best ways to farm skill ups for these monsters, if you need the skill ups, of course. Now, the nice thing with Fran is there goes the voice again. The nice thing about Fran is, being a fairy queen, she can actually use just the normal fairy monsters for her skill ups. So we don't have to summon her a whole bunch. All right. We might have to try to manually intervene here, okay? We're going to manually intervene. Maybe we're not even going to make it to floor 30 here. So we'll try to do this manually. We'll take off the auto battles, and we'll see if we can do this a little bit cleaner. This is going to be the reality of TOA in the beginning stages, is you will have to manual it at some point. You won't be able to just auto all the way through. Or if you stop where your auto team is kind of hits its limit, you're not going to go as far as you could if you come in manual, typically. The AI in this game just isn't super amazing. You can't put that much faith in it. But we should be able to, hopefully, come in here and clear these battles this way and still be able to push to level 30. Also, some, like this wave, we got a bunch of wind monsters and we got some tankier monsters in the final battle here. Sometimes you just come across a specific wave that is challenging for the team that you're using. If you come back into the next round or into the next stage and you hit auto again, you might just clear it fine. You might be able to go another 10 levels before you run into any issues. It's hard to say sometimes. It's hard to say. So try it out. See how you do. Let's do skill 2 and just kill that one. Anytime you can get a kill shot, take it. Okay, so Orochi's gonna die. Let's defense break there. Elemental advantage, so we'll go for the big attack on that one. We'll use the heal now because we might not get a chance to later. And let's do this for some AoE and attack bar. Do that. And we'll do this. So you'll see here now we actually are... We're already better off than we were last time, right? So now we just have the wind one to burn down with all our water monsters here. And as you can see, it's a little more challenging to land debuffs when you're off element. Ooh, he actually healed a lot from that kill shot. I don't know if that was from the kill or if that was part of his skill that he heals himself on that, using that skill. But we were able to do it. You know, it still pushed our team kind of to the limit. But as you can see, we've got a lot of leveling up to do, right? We can take our Lapis from 17 up to level 40. You know, we can take our Cannon Girl, maybe even awaken her and bring her up to level 35. You know, our Fairy can be awakened and have an extra skill that does decent damage and put something to sleep for 2 turns, excuse me. So we've got a lot more that we can do here still. You know, getting stronger before the next before this resets isn't going to be too hard. Isn't going to be too hard at all. And you know, this is going to be TOA. What I recommend you guys do: get into TOA as early as you can. Push up as far as you can go. Now, depending when it resets, give it a couple days. Give it a couple days. Go back in, try again, get a couple more floors in, right? You know, if you're trying it the day before it resets and you kind of plateau, but you still have time to play, go farm. Get to do some farming, and if you can get back in before it resets, see if you can push up a little bit further. If not, well, give it a few days of farming. Focus on your farming and grinding up monsters, leveling them up, and awakening and proving runes, and leveling up, powering up your runes, and then come back and try it again. And you'll notice progress. You'll notice tangible progress. TOA is great for that early game, just kind of as a measure of progression on your account. It shows that you're getting stronger. And to me, that's huge. Like it's kind of a society thing now where we all want instant gratification, right? Like we want everything, we want to be the best at everything, and we want to be the best at it now. That's not reality though, right? Like it takes time, it takes work to do that. I'm using the second skill here because I don't want to keep decreasing the attack bar because we need this shield gone. But you know, TOA gives you a chance to come in here, push your limits, see how strong you are as an account, leave, work on some things, come back, and see some effort for your work, right? You'll see an improvement in how far you can go. And to me, that's huge. That is absolutely huge. So, all right. I was hoping to get him dead before that happened, but all right, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna hit auto just for these two because they don't offer a lot of damage. They're support monsters meant for healing and buffing. So we'll see how that goes. All right. I say that, and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to take it off auto, and we're going to try this properly here. We're going to try this properly because they are starting to hurt a fair bit, and we want to get these kills in. So see if we can't put this down. We're going to skill 1, and that should be enough to kill that one. All right. We're okay. We're safe. We're safe. We're safe. And we can do this just to finish it off. Very good. That one had me nervous for a sec. All right. Floor 25 is down, guys. We're going to 26. Let's see if we can still push into 30. It is a little ways out yet. We're facing a lot of very high defense monsters though. This is the challenge right now, is we're facing the monsters that are tanky by nature. And with every floor that you go up, with every stage you go up in TOA, everything gets just a little bit stronger. I can't remember if it's every 10th floors, the level of the monsters goes up and their stats go up and et cetera, et cetera. They just get stronger. I think it's every 10 floors. So we in theory, that we've gotten this far, should be able to get to at least floor 29 and clear it. Floor 30 being a boss stage, well, it depends what that boss composition is going to be. I think we have a chance if it's a boss that is susceptible to the team we have. If it's not, if it has elemental advantage or ability advantage over the abilities that we have available to us, we're going to be in bad shape. Floor 30 will be it for now. And we'll check and see follow up when we can do the next one. So that monster I just killed and this one, both are going to get revived here. That's the ability that these Wind Epicon Priests have, is they can extend the duration of buffs on your team, as well as their third skill allows them to revive with a little bit of health. So they are good monsters. And if you're looking for a reviver early game, they can be the ones that you... probably one of the most accessible that you can go after. But now that all their revive skills are on cooldown, we should be able to kill them and burn them down before they get those cooldowns back and are able to revive anything else. So this isn't uncommon in TOA to actually get a whole 10 floors. Well, I guess technically 9 floors, where it's just all different reviver comps. They can be a little bit of a damage check. I'm not gonna lie, they can be a little bit of a damage check to make sure you're doing enough damage to actually take them all out. So that's really all these floors are, is a DPS check. If you're doing enough damage, you'll be able to kill them before they are able to revive everything, have their cooldowns reset, and revive everything again. If you're not, they will slowly whittle you down. There's no draws or anything, nothing that if you hit a certain time limit or a certain turn number, you will automatically clear the floor or it'll end or anything. It'll go for as long as you're willing to sit there and fight for, until you either win or you quit. Or your device loses battery power, or your internet provider says, "Hey, get off your Summoner's War and come pay your internet bill." Okay, if you're playing that much, call Guinness, because you're probably setting some records there. Our damage is starting to fall off here, as I'm sure you guys have noticed. It's definitely starting to fall off. We're not doing quite as much on that third opening skill anymore, but we are also coming up with a lot of wind monsters right now, and obviously with primarily water DPS, we're going to be losing a lot to that. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. She is one of our bigger damage dealers. At least she will be once we level her up a bit more, and that just might be where we're at now. We might be kind of hitting that limit that it's time to go and spend some time leveling up. So we shall see here if we're able to clear the rest of this with what we've got. Let's take this out. Actually, we probably shouldn't have killed that because it had the attack break on it, and it's probably actually the least threat to us. We won't use that yet. There's no point. We'll do this. Very good. And we'll do this. Oh, we got a freeze. Very nice. She died before that anyway, but that's very nice. All right, so we've got a Mihale and a couple water golems here. So we should be okay. Actually, we're gonna go for the kill shot here. Otherwise, we didn't get it. We didn't get the kill shot there. Wow. Okay. I see you. That time we did. Can we get a defense break? Nothing. These water golems. I don't know if it's a water golem thing where they have extra boosted resistance, but you'll notice it when you get to Giants B10. Just how the middle boss the mid floor boss, is a water golem, and he's basically a meme at this point of having like 400 and some odd % resistance, because he's just so hard to land debuffs on. You can, and I think he does actually have really elevated, really boosted resistance. But all right, so we got through that one. On to this next one. This comp that we're going to be facing in the third phase of this is, again, just a whole lot of damage resistance. This is scary. This is kind of a scary team to be fighting against right now. So I'm going to try to focus these guys down first to get them down. Because the thing is, this Wind Warbear, it has a third ability where it will do damage to you based on the amount of HP that it's lost. So if it's lost a lot of HP, let's say this thing has a 40,000 hit points on it. If you do 30,000 damage to it and it uses that skill, it's going to do 30,000 damage to one of your monsters. Clean shot right here. Here you go. Just took out my strongest unit. It didn't do a lot. It only had 7,800 there. But at this stage of the game for us, that's actually fair. That's a substantial amount, right? And we just lost our strongest monster because of that. So this is a problem. This is a problem. We might have some troubles in this next final floor here. Oh, that wasn't even the final floor. That was the first floor. My bad, guys. My bad. I'm paying attention. You know I'm paying attention. No crit there. Okay. But we might have to try this stage one more time and hope that we can get a little bit better luck. If we lose our Cannon Girl here, it's a wipe. It's an easy wipe for us, because she is all we really have left for good damage. Our Orochi is there, but he's not doing crazy damage, right? He's not doing a ton of damage. He's not 5-starred yet. His runes are still kind of lackluster. Okay, we'll try this one more time just to make sure that we're not giving up too early here. But if this is the case, that'll be the end of our TOA push, and we'll get back into doing some other farming here. So let's see what we're able to kill. Nothing there. Can we kill this guy now? Good, he's dead. And let's see, can we kill this thing? Nope. All right, so this is doing a clean shot. We might be okay. We might be okay. Ooh, that stun hurts. That stun really hurts. This guy's going to come in and kill the fairy. Okay. Let's kill that. So they've used their ability, right? Now it's on cooldown. Now we've got a little less to worry about, but we've also lost our heals right now. So we could still be in very bad shape here. And they've healed up a little bit. Let's burn this down. Let's see if we can recover a little bit of health. Good. We won't do that because it feels wasteful right now. We can kill this, and then we should be okay. We should be in good shape. This guy will die this turn. And okay. We might be able to get out of this one yet. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Can we kill anything? Nope. What do we do? Let's kill this guy. And then this. Really limit our damage. Okay, they do a lot of that. We can kill that. Good. How about this now? Okay. And we managed to go lap the guy to get our defense break off as well as get the kill. Okay. This is going to be a tougher fight because there's a lot of damage resistance. So the two Death Knights on the side, their ability doesn't stack, but it does cover each other. They basically decrease the damage that allies take by 15%. Doesn't apply to themselves. Like, their passive doesn't apply to themselves, but because there's two, it'll apply to each other. And that Grego, the Lich King there that we killed in the middle, he does some crazy damage as well as resistance and whatnot. So, but they don't dish a lot out, and we were able to actually burn through that a lot easier than I expected. Very good. Okay, on to floor 29, and we're looking at a lot of defense again. So this tells me we're probably gonna have a defensive boss on floor 30. So let's see how we do on floor 30 here. we'll kill this. And then we can maybe freeze. Nope. Oh, look at all that. Look at all that. Let's see, we do this. And that should be a dead one of those. Oh, wait. We're attack broken, so that didn't happen quite yet. Can we get enough damage on this? Alright, that'll do that just fine. We'll heal this back up and cleanse it. Very good. And we'll just try to burn these down with skill 1s. Let our cooldowns kind of refresh to go into the next wave where we can. With this, we'll actually be able to get a few attacks on her because of her shielding ability here, so we can refresh all our cooldowns, hopefully. So when you clear a stage and you progress to the next stage, you guys may have noticed that you replenish a little bit of health, as well as your cooldowns will all go down by 1. So if you're at 2 cooldowns, or you have 2 turns remaining on a cooldown for a skill, when you clear the stage, like we do right now, after we use this attack, we go to the next stage, it'll actually finish that off, and that 3rd skill will be available to us again. And we'll do that 2nd attack there, and we'll do this one here as well. And then those skills, those ones should both be on cooldown now, as you can see, but those aren't typically what we use to open, right? So I'm okay with that. We use our opener skill, and then we get those skills back again afterwards. So we can then do this, hopefully get enough dots. Oh, we did enough damage just to kill it. We don't even need the dots. Perfect. Okay, now that team's gonna go. Ooh, boy. That's a dead Orochi. Alright. Alright. Not super keen on that because his dots actually would have come in really handy for the next stage here. But it is what it is. We hopefully will still be okay if we can get a good defense break, especially on the copper, which is the middle monster here. The 2 monsters, the Talcs, flanking him, both heal and put up a defense buff, just like that. The copper has a rather unique but powerful 3rd skill when used properly, and we will be building one. We will be building one at some point. We already have it. It's just a 3-star monster, but his 3rd skill will ignore defense if his defense is more than twice the amount of the opponent that he's attacking. So he can do, and his damage for all his skills scales off attack, a little bit of attack, but mostly off of defense, and obviously crit damage. So he can actually do a lot of damage, a lot of damage. So with a defense buff on him, his defense is good, especially if he's built with it. His defense is going to be really high, and probably higher than most other monsters by double, unless they're also built on defense. Then, because if it's not double, it just won't ignore their defense, but it'll still hit hard, just nowhere near as hard. So people will sometimes, on defenses, build copper traps. So they'll build a monster that copper would normally go after to attack and try to one-shot. They'll build them with super high defense in the hopes of being able to trick somebody, and you won't do hardly anywhere near the damage you need to kill them in one shot, and they'll actually be able to come back and kill you as a result, because you just can't do damage to them to kill them. Alright, we got through floor 29. We're on to floor 30, Brandia. We got a Brandia, the Fire Polar Queen. Okay. She hits very hard. Okay? She hits very hard, but can be a little squishy too. And being fire, we might actually have a chance against her. If we can survive to get there, I feel like we might actually beat her. Okay, so this team, remember I said earlier, this Dark Death Knight, he has ability where he prevents 15% damage done to allies, while the Light Vagabond, the Darien in between them right now, has the exact same ability. Again, they don't stack with each other, but they will cover each other, if that makes sense. Alright, so we've already lost our Bernard. That's not good. We've crippled them to the point now where they probably aren't going to take anybody else out from us. But still not super happy about losing the speed boost right now. We may have needed that. We may have needed that. But we shall see here. All right, let's do this. Can we get the kill shot? Not quite enough. Okay. Here's hoping that... Okay, good. It goes before the fairy. That is exactly what I didn't want to have happen to the other serpent. I think that's what they're called. So we'll focus our attacks on the serpents for now until the... Alright, so that will take away her shield. We'll get the kill there. And that shield's gone now as well. So that's good. So we're going to get to fight the boss with all our water monsters, which is key. And we start by stealing attack bars. We didn't get her attack bar. Can we get a defense break on her? No defense break on her. Okay, let's get some dots. No dots. Okay, can we land something? Ooh, this isn't looking good. This isn't looking good. I'm not liking this right. No defense break again. Okay, we got a lot of damage coming in right now. I don't think we're beating this one right now. We'll do that. Now, okay, again, no attack bar pull off of the boss. The nice thing is our Lapis here does so many AoE attacks, it even provokes. She still hits the boss, but just not quite enough survivability yet to do reliable damage there. So we'll call that an end for our TOA push for today. We'll go back and check and see just how long we have until TOA resets. 9 days. So we got 9 days. So we can farm this for a week, or just level up for a week. We'll come back in our next video next Wednesday, and we'll see if we can push a little further. Maybe even clear floor 40, right? Because we've got, if we're looking at clearance reward, we get a mystical scroll for doing that one, and we get 100 gems for doing floor 40. And it only gets better from there. 50 is 2 scrolls, 60 is 4-star Rainbow Mon, Devilmon at 70, 300 crystals at floor 80, LD scroll at floor 90, and the legendary scroll at 100. Now, we're not going to be hitting 100 or 90 or even 70 for some time, but it's something to work towards, guys. It's something to work towards, and we've got hopes. All right, without further ado, we had some summons saved up. It's only 7 scrolls right now. For content, let's go and get a premium pack, okay? Let's go get a premium pack, an additional 11 scrolls. So we got 18 scrolls, all right? I absolutely expect 1 lightning. More? Great. Less? It could happen. It could happen. I've gone 40 plus scrolls without a lightning before. So it can happen. But let's get some good lucks, folks. Well wishes. And hopefully we get something really nice. So if it's not lightning, we typically skip through it. All right, look at the golems we're getting. They're telling us something, hey? All those things that we just faced in TOA. All these defense monsters. Okay, werewolf. Magical art. So far, nothing... nothing that we really even care to use in anything. Water Werewolf can be decent. Elven Ranger's okay, at least he used to be. Water Imp Champ, he used to actually be a key farming unit back in the day. Not so much anymore, but... Alright, so we're... Oh, we got 4-star. We got some evolution food here. That's good. That's good. Okay, we're about due for some lightning here, come to us. Donger. We're about due for some lightning here, come to us. Wow, 18 scrolls and no lightning. Good to see that I have the same luck on this account that I do on my main account, huh? Alright, guys. Well, hopefully you guys have much, much better luck with your summons, because that was kind of gross. I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of gross. We typically hope for better luck than that, better results than that. But, having said that, we do have kind of what we want for some evolution. So we're going to evolve our Orochi. Again, we're going to look for things that don't have that little golden circle in the bottom left corner, and things that we aren't going to typically be using for other foods or skill ups, right? So we try to plan that accordingly. Now we can We can 5-star him now. Right? We can 5-star him now. And that's going to give us a lot more diversity. Or maybe we wait. Maybe we wait on that and we see what else we get from this evolution event. Because quite frankly, the evolution event, or fusion event, sorry, not evolution event. The fusion event is pretty huge, and that's going to get us some good stuff. Okay, very good. We got up to 30. We got our 3 scrolls here. All right. Looks like they want to give us 3 more summons. 3 more summons to see what we can do. Let's see. We got an elemental scroll, 1 of each element. Quite frankly, I want a 1 lightning from any one of them. Okay, a fairy. That'll be good food. We got a lightning. We got a lightning. What do we get? What do we get? Okay. Okay, Trevor. Not a bad unit. Okay, he's not a bad unit. He does a lot of damage. He has a self-attack buff and a self-crit buff. And he's got a decent passive. He used to be really, really good. And he still is. He hasn't been nerfed at all. But there's just other monsters now that kind of do more. They do better. So, all in all, can't complain with that at all. I'm pretty happy. Oh, we got some level ups over here. We can go grab those. All right. One other thing I wanted to check before we end today's video is our ancient coins. How many coins do we have? We've got 35 on us. We've already got 10 pieces for this, so we can buy another 10 here. And we are now just 40 coins away. 40 coins away from finishing our Fairy Queen and getting a Fran. So we're actually really close to that. That's pretty amazing. With any luck, we're going to get 30 coins from this party mission event here. Okay, we only need 8 more completions, which we should be able to get. Looks like two more today, probably. 2 more today. Actually, sorry, 4 more today. We should be able to get 1, 2, 3, 4 today if both me and my main account finish their respective events. That'll put us at 66 total completions. Okay, and every day you can get up to 9, right? And there is 4 days left. So we get the 6 today, and then we've got another 36. So we got 42 more we can get. So we should even be able to get the 90 reward as well, hopefully. But we'll definitely get the 70 tomorrow. So we'll get that, as well as we've got the Fusion Support Project here, where if we complete a couple more of these missions here on this list, which we know we will, because we're farming like crazy right now, we complete a couple more of these, we'll get another 10. And that's our 40 right there. So we'll pretty much by tomorrow, we could have a Fran. That's what I'm saying. Right now, by tomorrow, we could have a Fran. So in our next video, expect to see Fran. I don't know if she'll be awoken yet. Hopefully we can awaken her by then. We're going to shoot to awaken her by then. But she'll be there. So looking forward to that. Now, I don't think we ever went and looked at this. We don't even have the dimensional hole unlocked yet. I'm pretty sure we have to clear the scenario, and that's kind of what I'm going to push right now once we go offline here, is we're going to jump into the scenario and see if we can push a little bit further in that to make a little bit more progression there. I don't know, maybe we'll pop an XP booster today, but we'll see how that goes. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. We will see you again for episode 8 in the next one and see if we can push a little bit higher in TOA. How did you guys do? Did you guess right with how far up TOA we would make? Let me know in the comments below. As always, like the video, hit that subscribe button, and we will catch you all in the next one. Rock on.